you know, fall leaves are beautiful to look at until you have to rake them out of your yard. It can take hours to clean it all out of there. But luckily, we have John Perry, the owner of Leaf Busters, and Josh Torres here to help you out. Thanks so much for stopping by today.
Thank you. No problem. We're glad to be here.
Yeah. You know, this is that time of the year we love taking pictures with all the leaves around, and they're great to look at. But we don't like to spend the time cleaning them up. But you guys are doing the work for us. So talk about this. This is a new division of grass busters and dirt busters. I guess you're leaf busters.
Yeah, so we keep it in the family there. So yeah, we have grass busters. I started that about 20 years ago. My father started the janitorial company Dirt Busters about 30 years ago. And then we've added the Leaf Buster services for this year in the season to our grass busters division.
How's it going so far?
It's going good so far. We're just getting into it, got all the equipment ready, got the guys trained and ready to rock and roll now that leaves are on the ground and ready to go. It's
busy season, it's go time. So talk about what you will do if someone says they call you all up or they contact you online and they want you to come do something to get rid of all these leaves. What do you all do? Talk about the services.
So the services we provide through Grass Busters, we actually provide landscaping, mowing services, leaf removal, sod installation, French drain installation. We also own the Lawn Doctor franchise, so we do fertilization, weed control, tree and shrub, flea and tick, mosquito, and those types of services. Okay,
and we're looking at some video right now, and it's so nice to see someone else rake up the leaves, because we all know it takes up a lot of our, especially our weekends. We don't have a whole lot of free time, and then we end up having to do this. So what is the process for removing the leaves, and what do you all do with them?
So the process for removing the leaves, we come in with high-powered vacuums or high-powered blowers, and then we would also use a compact tractor in the larger locations. We'd either blow the leaves off into a wooded area that the customer wanted, or we would pile them up either on the street or designated area from the customer. Then after that, we would use our high-powered shredder vacuums mounted to a truck and trailer. We would suck up all those leaves, and then we would haul those off-site so that they're no longer on site for the customer.
And get them out of the way for us. We don't have to worry about them. That's wonderful. Now, should we get rid of leaves, or is it okay? Some people say just let them, you know, deteriorate on the lawn. What are your all's thoughts about that?
Well, that can lead to suffocation of the lawn, especially for our fertilization customers who are paying for nutrients to be added to the soil and things like that. So you really want those removed. Added nutrients. Also, it's going to cause mold and mildew. You're going to have a home for critters and things of that sort. So really getting them out of there. And then we're composting them, so we're getting rid of them in
a trailer. We would suck up all those leaves, and then we would haul those off-site so that they're no longer on site for the customer.
And get them out of the way for us. We don't have to worry about them. That's wonderful. Now, should we get rid of leaves, or is it okay? Some people say just let them, you know, deteriorate on the lawn. What are your all's thoughts about that?
Well, that can lead to suffocation of the lawn, especially for our fertilization customers who are paying for nutrients to be added to the friendly way.
That is good to know, because I have heard that people are saying, don't just let them do their natural process, but it sounds like that is definitely not a good idea for your yard there. What do you all talk about a little more about the removal process, and if people have already maybe done the raking part and gathered them up, do you all also help in that situation?
Yes, we do. So they would simply give the office a call. We would give them some parameters, and we would need 8-foot around, you know, the designated spot to pick up, so we can get a truck and trailer in there and actually work. So they would just call us. They'd have them at the curbside or a designated spot on their property. We'd come in with our high-powered truck and trailer, suck all those leaves up for them and remove it for them, which is always the hindrance. You know, it's easy to gather them all up. Getting rid of them, that's usually the hard part.
It is. And again, it takes hours and hours, typically on your weekend when you don't want to be spending it doing that type of work. Talk about how far of a range you all will go, because you're located in Barboursville. How far will you go?
So yeah, we're located there near Target in Barboursville, and for our maintenance services such as Leaf Busters, we currently run about a 30-mile radius of that location. For our fertilization and weed control, we go a little further because there's less equipment that we have to move, so we'll go about a 60-mile radius, which is about Charleston to the east of us and Grayson to the west of us. But we want to be responsive to our customers, so we don't want to expand too far. We look to